Hey, excuse me.
Pet me, please.
I don't remember anything he's that scared.
No.
And just the pee on my boat.
Do you know what? I'm gonna ask her.
Because you're asking her. You too. But you look comfortable.
Right, guys, we're here on Canggu Beach. It's day 3, I think. Vibes are good though, as you can see. I can already feel myself super anxious and talking like really quietly, especially as I was in the middle of all these people here. Today, I feel like I had so much resistance to just coming out here. Feeling so fucking nervous and anxious right now. I was really trying to talk myself out of it for some reason. It might be a complete and utter waste of time, but I kind of wanted to document this feeling. This is actually how it really is. I'm gonna go for it here. Excuse me guys, do you speak English? Do you want to be in my vlog? I just got one little question.
Okay.
What is one thing you've done recently that scared you?
I don't remember anything he's that scared.
No?
Maybe spend a lot of money to rent a house for half a year.
So you're glad you did it?
I'd like to be interviewed next week.
Oh, amazing. So basically it's my second day of vlogging, so I'm actually kind of like
Happy
anxious.
for you. I know your journey. I've done a lot of this.
Yeah.
I've done 8 years of cold approaches and social anxiety and filming, and so I saw it as like I had to be a part of this guy's journey.
So like for me, like right now, I'm like, all right, I've got anxiety about coming out and filming myself, so I've
Yes.
not done that. But then on top of that, I'm trying to approach people, and I'm
Oh.
like, man, it's like,
And you're on camera.
and on camera. So what's one thing that you've done recently that scared you?
So on Saturday, I'm running a mastermind, a 3-hour group event. So I'm a men's coach. I've been doing it for 6 years.
Wow, okay.
And this is the biggest group I've ever run. There'll probably be 25 to 30 powerful men coming to this. It's at a big mansion. There's a camera crew. It's a big deal for me to do this. It's the first big event I've done in Bali because I've lived here for 5 years. And I'm actually on the beach now just doing some prep, some training, getting my speech out, getting comfortable. And doing it on the beach is great because people are watching you. I get comfortable expressing.
Yeah.
So that's something that I'm feeling some nerves around because it's a comfort zone push. I
Yeah.
want to do it, I'm excited to do it, but I also, it's taking courage for me.
Because like you said that you've been doing this for a while. Like,
I've done a lot of reps of this.
Yeah, you've done a lot of reps.
Thousands of reps.
But even today, like even after 1,000
Yes.
reps, how are you feeling?
It's a great question actually. So even me, after thousands of reps, still I feel nervous, but I'm only nervous for the first like 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Before it was like 3 to 5 hours. The whole time.
Yeah, it's me today, yeah.
Yeah, it's normal at the first, but when you do it so many times, you can get comfortable doing whatever you want and feeling safe in your body.
Yeah.
The whole thing is you need to practice feeling safe in your body as you express all the different parts of your personality. So when I first started doing it, I was just confident being like, hey, I'm a vlogger, and I was very like tense and trying to like dominate other people because I was so scared inside. And then I learned how to, you're not like that, by the way.
Oh, thank you,
No.
man. I appreciate that.
I actually really appreciate how you're more vulnerable than I was. I was actually not courageous enough to be as open as you are.
Really?
I really appreciate that. You have a warmth and an openness, you're acknowledging the nerves, where I was more trying to over-dominate them. I find this much more attractive and more real. So I really appreciate that about you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. You know what? I don't know why I get so much anxiety about coming to the beach, because every time I get here, I'm like, oh, the vibe's actually just so chill. Do you know what? I'm going to ask her. Hey, excuse me. Do you want to be in my vlog? Why do you think vulnerability is important? Okay, fine.
Because the only way to have like a real connection with someone is if you're being authentic and you like drop the mark. I think I had to ask myself why certain relationships weren't working.
Vulnerability, very important topic. Excuse me. Excuse me. What does vulnerability mean to you? I'm going to put you in the video.
Hi, I'm Ellen. It means being open and expressive about how you're feeling and actually understanding how you're feeling.
Oh, you're being a bit quiet.
Because you're asking her, I'm just listening.
Yeah, you can get in, both of you.
I feel like the last year I've become more and more vulnerable. I'm actually a travel content creator on Instagram.
Oh.
Ginger Wanderlust. So I feel like on that platform I have always been sharing like what's been going on in my life.
Yeah.
Which many people I don't can do, like when you go through a breakup. I find the more vulnerable I am, the more other people open up to me, and it's just through human connection.
Space for others to be more authentic as well, and I think this is how we create better work for ourselves and others.
She's a yogi.
Oh, and you look like a yogi, actually,
Yeah,
in the best way possible, yeah.
No, that's a compliment. I
Yeah.
think you look like a yogi.
It takes courage to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
Why? Because vulnerability, sharing this you're afraid, that's showing a weakness. And most men have been taught the weakness is something to be punished or many of us were bullied as kids, teenagers, for being vulnerable. Much of our femininity, we all have masculine and feminine energy inside of us. Our dancing, our silliness, our playfulness, our love, often punished by fathers who didn't have the same thing happen to them. To be vulnerable, it's like showing your cards, where someone can take that and judge it or reject it. And most people would rather wear a mask and get rejected from someone who they're not. They get rejected from who they really are. Because if they get rejected for who I am, now it really hurts.
Mic check. Check, 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 check. We live, baby. The last 3 days is day 3 of a laptop immersion, is what I'm calling it. The opposite of approaching. Stagnant. Inside for 80% of the day. On the laptop. I noticed right away, this is probably what most people in the world feel like who work a normal office job. It is infinitely harder to approach. You can kind of get in your head faster. You're a little less vocal, a little less loud. And overall, there's a certain momentum behind approaching and filming. And I find that it's easier to approach on approach days and filming days and kind of batch it all in the same group. And then on immersion days, it's easier to batch all that in the same group. But that being said, even on work days like today, I think it's really important to still approach a little bit and get out of your head. As hard as it might be the hardest time to do it, because I came to this beach and I didn't know, bro. I didn't even approach the girl to my right at the coffee shop because I was in my head. But I noticed that, there's a momentum to it. So you got to be strategic.
Yeah. Respect for coming. And
thank you, man. I didn't want to come, but now that I'm here, it's funny because now that I'm here and I had literally just one conversation. This guy, I've seen him on the beach for years. He's always here playing volleyball. But today, since the tide is so high, they can't play volleyball. So I was like, hey, where's the volleyball? What's up? No volleyball today. And then I told him, like, bro, I've seen you here for years, and I've just never said hi, but I always see you playing volleyball because he has, like, really unique tattoos.
Yeah.
We had this great interaction, and it instantly lifted my mood. I went from, like, irritable, annoyed in my head to actually, you know what, I kind of feel like approaching again. The hard part isn't approaching. The hard part is getting to that social mood to do it.
Yeah.
So 2 recommendations. Number 1, just fucking do it, and it'll make your day better. Number 2, try to get some social momentum in the morning before you start work.
It's easy to like get attached to a high momentum, good version of yourself, right? Yeah. And then the next day be in work mode and then compare yourself to that high momentum version who was out all day talking to people.
Yeah.
What's your advice for getting over that?
That's actually you ask really good questions. You ask hard questions that I'm like, oh shit, never been asked that before. Because I'm a natural introvert, it's easy for me to transition from like this social momentum state to saying, okay, now I'm going to finally take a break from filming and talking to people and lock myself in my room and work. I find that to be easy. But the hard part, and this is what I think most people struggle with, is going from this introverted headspace to being social again. That shit to me is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Hard. Eat the frog. Whatever's the most important for you, do it in the beginning of the day. I do the hardest part, the hardest thing, which is usually for me working out. I never feel like working out after noon, after 12 p.m. So it's working out and then approaching as well. Excuse me, guys. Hi. I'm curious about your backpack. Are you guys backpacking?
It's a backpack.
Yeah, it's a nice backpack. I really like it. I want to know where you got it. We're talking about how to become social when you don't feel like it. How to become social for introverted people. Today I've been working all day and I'm like, oh God, I don't want to go outside. How do I make myself do it?
Where are you from?
Friends.
What does vulnerability mean to you?
What?
Don't worry. It's such a big word.
Yeah, yeah, like scratch it.
Vulnerability.
Vulnerability.
Okay. How do you say this in simple terms?
What was the most fearful moment of your life when you were in the sea?
Yeah, I was into a boat and it was super sunny. And then the clouds are coming and finally there is a big storm with my family and we were lost into the sea.
Wow.
But with a boat and we were alone, so it was so crazy. It was super
Yeah,
scary and I just did pee on my boat.
For me, the most fearful moment of my life was probably before I skydived. That's the first thought that I had. Not when I did it. It's really good. It was so fun. But before I skydived, or before, because I used to be very, very afraid of heights, but I wanted to get rid of my fear. So I went bungee jumping, skydiving, roller coasters. I did everything. But when I'm in it, it wasn't scary when I did it. Like when I jumped out of the plane, it was fun. But beforehand, like in the plane going up, oh my God, I'm just like, Just get me out of here. I can't breathe.
You too.
I'm actually scared to do this. So this is why I'm out here doing this today. Yeah.
Pet me, please. You are so needy and I love you. Yeah, he's 3 months. I've never seen a dog this excited. If you told me, can you help me do interviews, I'd be like, I don't know if I could do it. But instead, the only goal was just to get here and do a couple of small interactions. And then next thing I know, I'm interviewing girls and I'm like back in the zone. I'm like, wait, this isn't hard. Why did I make this such a big deal in my head? I can't believe we just had this awesome interaction. Like in my head, I was like, this is not going to happen today. It's cloudy, it's raining. I'm not in the mood. But I forced myself to come here and bam. It's like half the battle is just taking those first few steps. What about you? Are you naturally introverted or naturally extroverted? What would you say?
Personally, my take on this is that I think we all probably have a little bit of both. I'm probably introverted, to be honest. That being said, like, I'm just a social introvert, probably.
Check out the sunset. God damn.